So for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Aya and I'm a bento mom. I make fun and creative lunch boxes for my daughter Zion. I'm also into gardening and homemaking. So if these are the things that interest you, please keep on watching. So happy weekend, guys! So first, I just want to say that I'm hoping and praying that everyone is okay and that everyone is keeping safe just because of this typhoon that we recently experienced, right? So I know that most of us are affected by the typhoon, but praying for strength to endure and also so that you can bounce back from what has happened. Okay, so moving on, since it's the weekend, we're taking a break again from our bento creations and we're doing another homemaking related content just like last week. So for those of you who weren't able to watch my weekend vlog last week, here it is. So I showed you how I organized my kitchen and I shared with you my best kitchen finds to help you organize your own kitchens as well. So I'm really excited for today's content because we're organizing stuff again, but this time we're doing it sa ating fridge. And I made sure that before organizing it, I took a video of the before kung ano itsura ng fridge natin before I fixed it, okay? So let's start. Alright guys, so since this weekend, I'm gonna show you how to organize your fridge. Let me show you first how our fridge looks like now. So I organized this before, but wasn't able to maintain it, so here's the before. So we're gonna fix it later. And then crisper. And then here's the side. And then here's the freezer. Show you how to organize the fridge. So I'll show you the results after fixing it. And I will also discuss with you or share with you the tools or the items. Alright, so here is what it looks like now. Okay, so in cleaning your fridge or in organizing your fridge, of course, the first thing that you need to do is empty out everything that's inside your fridge. And then the next thing, of course, is you need to clean everything. So you need to wipe it. So you can use an all-purpose cleaner or spray it with kung ano yung ginagamit nyo na panglinis sa inyong kitchen. And then after, you need to have a map. And then after cleaning, you need to set a map for your fridge. So meaning to say, you need to give each food group a home in your fridge. Alright? So think about how you like to cook and what food groups you eat. Like if you bake a lot, want butter and milk to be easily accessible. So whatever works for you, how it will be easier for you to find stuff. So just make sure organize it accordingly to your preference, okay? And then they also say that different parts of our fridge are better suited homes sa certain food groups. So there's actually, they say, like a science in organizing your fridge because there's certain parts of the fridge that are colder than other parts. So again, I'm really not an expert. I just read stuff. So this is just my way of organizing it. And I just wanted to share with you how I do it. But if you want to learn more, just read through and make a research on better fridge organization, alright? Alright, so we'll start with the fridge door. So they say that the fridge door daw is the warmest part of your fridge. So they recommend putting here the less perishable items. Actually, when you read on fridge organization, they do not recommend you to store eggs here in the fridge door. But I think this is what works for me because we normally consume our eggs naman right away. And I don't know why yung fridge here. I don't know if it's just here in the Philippines. Bakit nandito yung lalagyan ng eggs? So, this is where I'm used to putting the eggs. And again, as I say, we normally use it for baking naman and cooking it for breakfast. So, I think we consume it even right before its expiry date. So, mabilis naman namin makonsume yan. So, dito yung white eggs. And then, the salted eggs I put inside the Ziploc because normally it stains here under. And then here, sa baba, are dips. Here. And then here naman are medications. So normally the fridge door is where I keep food items that I want to grab quickly. So for example, this one, because we normally eat chips and we need the dip, so we just put it here. And also yung medications, I just want to make sure that it's within reach always. Okay? So again, normally check the expiry date of the food items naman here, just to make sure that they're still within the product consumption date, okay? And then here down, so normally this is where you put your drinks, juices, or stuff that you drink. So this is where I put the soda, this one here, and I just put the marshmallows here and some Oreo. Kasi hindi naman siya perishable, and again, I keep track naman of the expiry date. So this is how my fridge door looks like now. Right, so the next one is the chiller. So this is actually the coldest part of the fridge. So this is where I keep most of the dairy stuff. So how I organize it, so I just put the butters here, yung mga cheese, chocolates, those things na I want cold but not frozen. Okay, so whipped cream. Yeah, so most of these are dairy products. Okay, and again, this is how it works for me. Okay, so here naman sa middle part ng fridge, so this is where I normally put yung leftover na food items. So yung before nito, if you saw it, so they're kind of everywhere. So I just made sure to place them inside the storage. So this is a storage set. So mga food containers siya. So these are the left food over items. So this is a pasta sauce. Ito yung ulam from the other day, like pork adobo. And then the rest of the fruits are also kept here. So I just make sure to consume them right away. So there. So everything's inside a container now. So my tip for you here with your leftovers or with your food items that you would normally put here, rotate them. Okay, so make sure that when you place new food items, you normally place them at the back, and then the older food items come in front. Okay, so you know which ones to consume first. And I'd rather suggest, if you will buy food containers, make sure that they're clear so that you can see what is inside of each. But if you don't have a clear food container, pwede nyo rin siyang i-label. So you can buy stickers and you can label the food items, alright? So for this storage set, I think I bought this in Handyman. So I'm not sure about the price anymore because it was a long time ago. But you can find a lot of these naman. So parang Tupperware siya if you're familiar with it. But food containers, these are normally everywhere sa department stores or sa Handyman, True Value. You can find this, okay? And then here naman sa middle part is I stored yung food groups together. So I used food bins. I think that's what they call it. So for here, I put yung condiments. So dito yung ating Parmesan cheese, yung mayonnaise, their mayonnaise as well, salad dressing, yung ating pancake syrup. So I just categorize them in one food bin. And then here naman are the drinks. So we have beer, which is out of place. But yeah, I just want to make sure na pag in can, I didn't want it na rolling, yung pagbukas mo may malalaglag. So I just decided to use a food bin to group the foods easily. So again, this one is yung milk, probiotic drink for Zion, yung chocolate, Same here sa baba. So I group the food items together. So these are mostly ganun din. Yakult and the like. And then here naman are yung panggisa. Here. So tomatoes, yung ginger, lemon, calamansi. And then here naman, grinup ko lang yung ating, let me show you. So this is where I keep yung nori sheets. And then, this one, dried fish. Naka-group din siya together. But, pag na-open ko na siya, I put them in ziplocs like this. Para it wouldn't smell inside the fridge. So, I put them here. And then, every time I use it, so, just dun ko lang siya nilalabas. Right? And then, yeah, just the nori and this stuff. So, again, guys, this is not a tip from the expert that this is just my way and how it works for me, okay? So, this food bins, I think I bought this kind. Binili ko siya sa, I think, Japan Home Center. So, this is 88 pesos each. Ayan. And then, this one naman, the bigger version, I think I bought this one from Daiso. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is 188 or about 200 pesos. Okay, so let's go na naman sa ating crisper drawer. So this is how I organized the crisper drawer. So sabi nila, most vegetables daw like carrots, potatoes, broccoli, cabbage, celery should be stored daw inside a plastic bag or a container sa crisper ng ating fridge. If you have mushrooms naman, yung fresh mushrooms, I think they're best stored inside a paper bag. And the vegetables daw pati should be stored different part of the fridge than the fruit kasi daw you will prevent them from ripening too fast. So, dapat separate yung fruits and vegetables. So, because I don't have a lot of this stuff, so yung iba, hindi ko na tinanggal sa plastic. There. To celery to. And then broccoli. And then this one naman are like leftover na mga vegetables. We actually need to cook it naman kasi starting to, you know, brown. So, we need to make sure to cook it tomorrow. Kaya, ni-separate ko na siya dyan. But, this is how I would normally organize the vegetables. So, this is called, it's like a Ziploc, but it's reusable. Right? So, the vegetables inside are still inside the plastic. So, nilagay ko lang siya here. Just to make sure it's sure na longer yung kanyang shelf life. So, basil yan. So, this one yung lettuce naman sa isang part. Here. There. So, this is how it looks like. So, I'll show you yung kanyang, the name of the item and the price, and also the link na lang sa description box. Okay? Okay, so the last one is our freezer. So, this is how it looks like now. Right? So, I'll show you the freezer door first. So, this is where I would normally keep yung aming mga breakfast items. Like this. Para easier to grab it for breakfast. And then, we actually cook one pack naman or consume it when we cook it. Except, of course, for the hot dogs because we normally buy it by 1 kilo. Yung nuggets, plastics lang as well as the tocino. So, sorry if these are all unhealthy stuff because all processed food. But, this is what it is. So, ito talaga yung favorite namin kainin. So, this is what works for us again. So, if you're the healthy type of person, you don't like processed food. So, I'm sorry if this is what you see in our fridge. But, again, this is what we eat. So, yan. Mga breakfast items here. And then, here naman sa freezer section na mismo, we have here yung ice cubes. Because this fridge only has one ice cube tray, so I just bought extra. And then, ating frozen fruit. fish roe. What else? So, what I did was also, for example, ito, yung hot dog na hindi na-consume lahat. I put it inside this container. So, this is freezer safe. You can buy this in Japan Home Center, I think. This is also 88 pesos for 2 pieces. And then, yun nga, yan. French fries, oh, just the same. Okay, so I put it in containers. And then here naman, same with the crisper, I use Ecozips. So these are Ziplocs na reusable. So I color-coded it. So iba-ibang colors kasi yung Ziploc. So meron siyang yellow, blue, green. And then so, for this one, so yung yellow, so I just know what food items are here. So again, this is just my way of organizing. So for the yellow is for beef, the blue is for pork, and then green is for chicken. So normally, I would have labeled this one. It's just that I don't have a labeler na freezer safe or freezer proof, or I don't know what you call it. Pero yung laminated na plastic. But if I have that, it would be best to label your food items here. So you can stick them here para alam nyo din kung ano yung laman nung inyong Ziplocs. Or if you don't have Ziplocs like this, you can use food containers. So this one are the best finds for me because like what I've said nga, meron siyang color. So you know that these are all beef, these are all pork, and this is chicken. So, ayan. So that's it guys on how I cleaned and organized my fridge. So you may or may not follow the tips that I shared with you, but again, I still hope you learned something new today, right? So for the fridge finds that I shared with you, so sa ating food containers, so you can buy them anywhere sa home section ng mga department stores. Sa ating storage bins naman, yung pull out. So I bought that one in Japan Home Center, so I cannot share a link with you, but I can share with you an alternative link or an alternate storage bin. This is actually what I was eyeing before that I really wanted to buy, but it's a little pricier than what I have now. But if you have the means, then go ahead and buy it, okay? So that's better looking actually, and parang mas sturdier yon. And then for the Ecozips or the Ziplocs that are reusable, share with you the link sa aking description box as well. And again, for the food containers, guys, if you are gonna buy them and use them for your freezer, make sure to read the label na freezer safe sila. Alright? So that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, please do like and share. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell para palagi kayong updated if I have a new video upload. Thank you for watching, guys. Happy weekend. See you on my next vlog. Bye!